So I want to know about how you pretty much like the acquiring process. After you found it, you got a tour, you're like, oh, I love it. What's kind of the next step for you?
Yeah, so I worked with that realtor who showed me this space. You know, stood right up there, which is upstairs, where my office is right now, but I could look down and see. And I looked at the space and I just kind of looked around. I was like, can I do this? Can I make it happen? I kind of visualized where kind of everything would be right now.
Yeah.
You know, this would be the big machine. And one thing that I wanted with the space is I wanted the transparency. I wanted people to come in
and see the back
and see what it takes to print a t-shirt. It's not just simple when you're really doing it, you know? So I want, because when you go into a lot of shops, usually you just see the desk people, the lobby, that's it. So I wanted an open space. I want it, and I will always, even if we move to a bigger space, I will always have it like that. So anyways, visualize the space. And I said, you know, I think this could work. I did, of course, some measurements and things like that. There was actually a room right here that we had to demolish and knock down. So I was like, okay, we'll have to do a little demolition. Fun.
How was that conversation with the landlord?
Well, it was the conversation with the realtor. I actually never got to really speak to the landlord until I signed.
Was it a mom and pop or industrial?
It's mom and pop.
Mom and pop.
Yep, they own this whole strip of businesses here. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I worked with the realtor, going back and forth, negotiating. Hey, I have a dog, you know, because in the first lease it said no pets. I was like, that's my boo.
Yeah.
You know, my boo gotta come.
Yeah.
So, you know, just everything from the rooter to the tutor. That can we knock this down? We need to upgrade the electricity because this is some power that we need here, and I don't want to put the lights out on this block.
Would you have to put like a lot of 220s in here?
Yeah. Some high voltage in here, and so we had to run different lines of copper.
How long did that process take to kind of to get that to where you could start moving stuff?
Okay, so once I signed the lease, it was about 3 months of prep.
That's not too bad. Did you have to change flooring or anything?
We had to take up the floor, and then we buffed it down.
Okay.
So it was
that one?
Yeah, it was this on the whole thing. And yep, we had to demolish that. We had to upgrade the electricity. We had to redo the plumbing, basically. We had to put some ventilation in here. We didn't do anything to the lights, although we should, because it should be brighter in here to really see things better. We painted pretty much everything, all the walls. We painted the floors, all of the banister.
How much do you think that was?
Put the carpet down.
For you out of pocket?
Out of pocket to redo this space, it was about $25.
That's not bad as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad, obviously. It hurts, but as far as what I've seen.
Are you going to be like cha-ching, adding up all these
Nah, no, I do that anyways. Like if I walk into a business, my wife gives me shit all the time, but if I walk into like a hotel, I'm like, all right, they got this many rooms, and I'm like calculating. That's just how my mind works.
It adds up.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because I'm a business owner and I know like, all right, this is a lot, right? And there's a lot of hidden costs that people don't even think about.
And stuff comes up.
Even though, like, I don't think about, like, insurance is a huge thing, right? Insurance is a huge thing, especially in Oakland.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? Like, just those fees that, like, people think you can just come in and rent this out and then it's, like, move-in ready. Like, there's going to be stuff like the electrical I would have never thought of.
Yeah.
Because you're right. That machine cannot take a 110
just
outlet.
Regular old. We had to upgrade almost all the outlets. Some of the outlets weren't working. And all of that had to be fixed by me, not the landlord. The landlord was like, I'm not doing